everybody, welcome back to another episode. Today is going to be a kind of a quick one. I'm not going to go too crazy. You guys already know from the title what it's going to be about. But right now I am having computer issues and my laptop is halfway apart. So I'm not really happy about it. I'm trying to get it to work, and by the time this uploads, I will either have this issue resolved or I will have to get another computer. So Macs are expensive, so I'm not really looking forward to it, but it is something that we kind of have to get done. So that is not the purpose for this video. I want to talk about the STI. So as you guys know, I was supposed to get a tune for the STI and get it all done, but we had some major issues. Nothing catastrophic, but when I took it to the tuners, we had some issues on the pre-inspection. So normally what they do is they usually smoke the car, look for any major leaks or anything like that, and wouldn't you know it, the STI had major leaks. And today what I want to do is it's honestly been 2 weeks or so since I've actually been at the tuners, but I wanted to actually get everything done myself. That's usually how I like to do things, and I want to get everything done myself. But the first thing I want to do is I want to show you guys exactly where these leaks are coming from, why they're so detrimental to tuning a car, and what you can do to kind of remedy them. So normally, you don't really buy pieces of equipment just for what I'm gonna be doing, but when you have so many cars like I do, like I have a bunch of turbo cars that need tuning, or they have issues that I need to take it to the tuner, or whatever the case is, boost leak checks and such. This piece of equipment is fantastic, and no, I'm not talking about a boost pressure gauge. I am talking about a smoke detector. So I got this one off of Amazon. It is something that some people do use. Mine is a Mr. Cart tool, but it's got a bunch of good reviews on Amazon. So I'm gonna whip this bad boy open, show you guys what's in it, and we're gonna smoke the STI. So I did just get home from work a couple hours ago. It is starting to get dark, but I had to actually wait for the engine to cool down, mainly because I wanted to show you guys exactly what it did, because when we took it to the tuner, it was dead cold. I mean, like, I whipped it right off the trailer. As you guys know, I like to take the cars on the trailer. But it was dead cold, and they pulled it right into the garage, and they smoke tested it with their smoke machine. Their smoke machine is probably 18 times more expensive than the one I bought, but it will get the job done. So let's whip the box open and let's show you what I got. So let's go. All right, so I don't really want to mess this thing up, but it is an evap test. People do use things just like this for the reason that we're going to be using it today. This machine actually, it pumps out anywhere from, I gotta see, it doesn't really say. On Amazon it did say, but it's anywhere between 12 and 15 psi this little thing creates. And what it does is it pretty much smoke tests all the intake tract. So you're talking the inlet manifold, you're talking the injectors, you're talking the intake itself. So what you do is you want to close everything off, and you want to put the this portion here. There's a portion here where it goes into the inlet tube, and you start to pump it up with smoke. So yeah, let's open this bad boy up and let's see what we got. So this will be the first time I've ever used anything like this. It is not my MO, but we will be triumphant. So really not a big system. So really nice. Powder coated green. At least the top is powder coated green. Might have to change that because, you know, it's not my MO. The top is where the fluid goes. I guess there's fluid that goes in here. Smoke fluid or baby oil or whatever you want to do. And I guess it heats up and it creates smoke. So put that to the side here, and we got this little box. It's in the little box, instructions, which I probably will have to use that. I thought I was gonna actually get some fluid, but it looks like I probably won't get any fluid. So we'll have to see if I'm gonna actually be using this. I think maybe I have to use baby oil, but I'm gonna read a little bit of this to see exactly what I can and cannot use, what I can and cannot do. But I'm gonna whip all these boxes open. It looks like this is the line that comes off the machine to something like this. This cone here has a little opening so that the smoke goes right into wherever you're gonna go. You have a little, I don't know what this is, like it's like a little fluid thing, you know, and a couple tools. I don't exactly know what they're for. One is a hanger so that you can hang it right above wherever you're going to be working. Positive and a negative for your battery, so it connects right to your battery terminal, right to the back of the machine, which is pretty awesome. So yeah, let me give a quick read here, and let me see if I have something in the house that I can actually use instead of waiting to buy something from Amazon, which would be great. So give me 1 second. Okay, everybody. So just a quick disclaimer. I just went on a super adventure here. So I went to I read this manual, right? And it clearly states that you can use liquid paraffin, I don't know what that is, or and baby oil. So you know, not other mineral spirits. That's what it says. So I went to Walmart, and I took a vehicle that I never really drive. I don't really drive my truck, and I just hopped in it and I just left because I can't take the STI because we're working on that, and I want to make sure it's cold for that I can get like an accurate reading. So I took the truck, no license, no cash, and no wallet. So I went there, broke as a joke. All I had was my phone. And as you guys know, Walmart does not take Apple Pay. It doesn't take electronic payments unless it's from them. So, I mean, it is what it is. Walmart, don't fire me, so it's fine. But anyway, the instructions do say that I could use baby oil. So that's what I got, baby oil. So I went to Rite Aid, came all the way home, got my wallet, went back out to Rite Aid, which, mind you, these places are not very far away from my house, but it's just the point that I had to come all the way back home to get my wallet just to go back out to Rite Aid, which does take Apple Pay. It was a whole big fiasco, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill this little container here that we got with the baby oil. I got aloe and vitamin E scented, so hopefully it should be okay, and maybe it'll smell good too. So in the instructions it does say not to exceed 20 milliliters. So it does have a scale on the little bottle here. So I'm gonna put probably like 10 mils in there, and it says to wait 5 minutes, and then the smoke will start. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you guys real quick. It goes into here because this unscrews here. I have this thing all ready to go, propped. So in the back here, it's like a like push kind of. It's not a push fitting, but like it's a I don't know what you want to call that. Like it seals here. So there's a rubber line that comes out. The seals up against here, and power is here. The cone I will install in a second or two, and then I have my wires here. So let's get over to the car, fill this up, and get over to the car, and we'll see how everything looks. So let's go. Okay, so here is the setup. I got to get the cone, but what you will have to do is what I did is I took my intake off, my intake pipe, and the cone, actually, let's just go get it. The cone, which is over here, this bad boy, is gonna go in your intake tube, and I filled it up with about 12 to 15 milliliters. So nothing too crazy, but this cone here will just stick right in here, like so. and then we'll have to just wait a couple minutes here, and then we can start this bad boy up. So I have it hanging off the latch here, two positive and negative right here. It does have an automatic on, which I don't really like, so that's why I have the negative off. It does have a green button. It doesn't really get super duper loud. I'll show you. It's not super duper loud, but there's no heat without the power button. So let's just do that. So there's no heat without the power button. So as soon as you press the power button, it'll start to heat up. So it's supposed to take 5 minutes. So we'll wait the 5 minutes right here on camera, and hopefully we get some smoke and can show you exactly what's going on. Oh, see, we already got smoke. All right, that's good. All right. So immediately, hopefully you guys can see what's going on here. And yeah, so I'll take this off here and I'll show you guys. So this is very, very harmless smoke, but you can obviously tell that I have a leak down here. So I have multiple leaks, honestly. I have a leak coming from the rear TGV valve back here. The next thing I have is the boost tube, or the inlet. The inlet to the turbo is definitely leaking, and you can't really see it. Can't really see it a lot, but there was a small spot over here where it was leaking as well. But obviously on camera, like when I was at the tuner, this is what was going on. So I'm just gonna let it cool off here and not really use up all that 10 mils, because it is definitely smoky. But yeah, it definitely it gives off a little bit of a smell, but I mean, it is what it is. I'm probably gonna open the door. Not like a super burning smell, but enough to be like, hey, there's something wrong here. You know what I'm saying? So this is exactly why I could not get tuned. I had leaks all over the place, which upset me, upset my wife, because like she came with me, but it's one of those things, man, you know what I mean? Like, it really does suck that we got all the way to the tuner. And let me open up this door because it is a little smoky in here. We got all the way to the tuner, and we could not tune the car just because of this issue here. And it really does suck. But it's one of those things, man. What are you gonna do? It's kind of, if you're in the game, you know, when it comes to Subarus and stuff, there's a lot of gaskets. There's a lot of potential leaks. So unfortunately, one of my leaks is, well, two of my leaks are on the passenger side here, the turbo inlet and the upper gasket set for the intake manifold. So where the intake manifold meets the TGVs. So it kind of sucks, but you know what? Like, I got this machine so that I can actually test it myself. And hopefully it helped you guys. I will leave a link down in the description below of where I got it from. Obviously, you can get baby oil from anywhere, and you can pressure test this bad boy all by yourself, because it really was not that difficult. The hardest part was actually waiting to get this machine, because you know, it comes from Amazon, and sometimes Amazon does not have stuff right away. Like, this is definitely one of those specialty items that you have to actually wait for. I think I waited like a little over a week, like I said before. But I will say this, it definitely helps a whole lot, because now I can actually see where my leaks are and I can attack them one by one. So I think when I was at the tuners at Prime Motoring, there was like I said before, I had 3 leaks. One on this side, the TGV delete, the inlet, which is really not that crazy, and then I had an O-ring issue over here on this side of the engine. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just order all of what I need. New upper TGV deletes gaskets, all new 4 O-rings for the bottom of the gasket set for the injectors. So and I need to just tighten down or do something about the inlet. So while I'm in here with the intake manifold off, I can get all that stuff kind of done. So thankfully, it's not like I'm taking off like coolant lines or doing anything crazy. I just got to move a couple intercooler pipes, move my coolant thermostat coolant housing over to the side. It's like maybe 6-7 bolts on each side over here. And that's really it. There's really nothing too crazy about this build or this repair, but it will be a lengthy ordeal. So I actually had an opportunity for the shop to do it, but I just figured, you know what, like, why wouldn't I just take my time and actually get it done? So the next nice day I actually get, and I can actually do this, I'm going to do it. I'm probably just going to do it off camera, and then we're going to come back and leak test this again to see if what I did is you know, was the problem, you know what I mean? But hopefully this video helped you. I know for a fact it definitely helped me. So, you know, all of my guys with Subarus, if you don't want to get a smoke machine, that's so cool. Like, it was probably like $100-150, but it's such you know, such a good tool to have, especially with all the gaskets that we actually have in our cars. And just doing a pressure test and like a smoke test like I did at the tuner was like $85, you know what I mean? So you can pressure test it and do everything that you need beforehand so that all your stuff is flawless when you get to the tuner, you know what I mean? Don't be like me and have massive amounts of leaks and then get pressure tested and be told like you can't get tuned, you know what I mean? So once again, for the third time, if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe. Hopefully this helped you, and I will see you on the next one, my friends. Deuces.